Aries, welcome to my channel. I will be doing a reading for Aries, Sun and Rising, Venus signs. If you feel like an Aries, if you're born on the cusp, this reading is for you. Yeah, I try to extend the readings. This will be for January 2024. So yeah, continuing to do readings up until I'm traveling next week, Thursday. So yeah. I hope that you've had a wonderful Christmas period and looking forward to the new year, that you have a break in between, right? It's much needed time to have a breather. It's I think it's just our body clocks as well. I personally, last week, I was just like, I switched off and I thought I would work a little bit over the Christmas holiday as well, but I don't know, yeah, I just couldn't. But probably it was a good thing. It's a reason, right? The break is there. I was surprised though when I went outside the last 2 days. I had some errands when you live in London, so you just forget sometimes that when the waves of tourists are in town. I just was oblivious to it, to be honest with you, and I went out and I got stuck in the mayhem of like the transport. Oh my god, you know, in the week, well, everyday life, right? I don't know if you live in London or if you live in a city in general, you know that the queue system is very much running smoothly, you know, up and down escalators and in and out of the trains, right? It's running smoothly, so it can be so many people and you just take it for granted that it's like that, right? But now with all the tourists, it's like watching, you know, hens without heads just walking everywhere. Oh, it was quite amusing, even though it was a bit stressful as well. So yeah, note to self, do not go on transportation in London during you know, the Christmas period. It's chaotic to say the least. All right, Aries, so stop babbling and waffling now. Let's focus on you, Aries. Now, a person that you're dealing with is on a distance from you. They're looking towards you, but they haven't yet taken action. In the past, this person have shared their energy, but they haven't opened up. Right? Aries, I'm looking at you. I will look into your person first, but I do see, wow, a relationship around you, whether you are in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship and you don't want to be one either, maybe this reading isn't for you. Maybe you're like me. I would hate when someone says that you're going to be in a relationship. It's not on my calendar. Funny enough that when I'm the one reading about love. Anyway, suddenly there's going to be a change in your love life, Aries, and you do not see that coming with the Tower. You just don't. You don't see it coming at all. You could go from being in hermit mode, like oblivious to what's happening around you because you are really focused on your own investments moving forward, right? You know, your own plans, goals for 2024. Perhaps you are getting also a much needed rest. The Hermit is also protecting your own health, mind as well, mind and body. Like in hermit mode, just like I love hermit mode, by the way. I should be called the middle name Hermit. Like nothing is more rewarding to have a productive hermit mode, meaning like when you're shining the light on everything you want to improve in your life. And I see that's what you're doing, Aries. You are doing things like it could be to nurture your health or just really focusing on your own passions and goals. But it's been a very healing period for you. But now you see it's yellow, the wand, and the light here. It's telling you something is coming. But this could really pull you out of the hermit mode, Aries, like it's fast. So brace yourself. Wow, look at this, Aries. Look at this. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen this, Aries, in someone coming towards anyone. Wow, yeah, I have not seen this kind of combination. I mean, the first spread is usually the powerful spread. I mean, the most powerful messages. Sorry, I can't speak today. I'm struggling with my speech all of Mercury retrograde, so just I hope it's going to return to normal. Underneath the deck, okay, so is this someone from your past? Maybe. Has this person gone through a major ending and change in their life? Yes. Huge change, huge change. This person, Aries, might be or have Scorpio or Taurus in their chart. Scorpio is here, it's strong. Aries and Scorpio is often attracted to each other. Don't shoot the messenger about which sign. I don't believe there are certain signs that should be with each other because everyone is different. And definitely that has to do with your the other signs in your chart. Anyway, moving into your person, I'm going to look into, so, whew, I mean, this person here is, they are full on moving so fast. I think that they could lose their breath. They need to get some oxygen reserve here. I mean, this person is going very fast. They're so excited. I mean, this reminds me of someone that they have gone through a difficult time. They have dark night of the soul, right? It's the intention to come out of it. But in many ways, it is often that's when a person can encounter really exciting changes. It is to stay in this place if need be, right? It is a needed time. Well, no one should ever stay in bed and soak, no. But it's of course not happening like that. Tarot is just illuminating it. I'm picking up someone. They've gone through maybe the last 6 months, maybe a year. All right, something happened to them. Maybe they couldn't figure out what happened, or there might be one thing that led to the other. Anyway, so they have been like doing just, you know, focused on one thing, right? But it didn't really bring them a new beginning. So perhaps it's because they didn't release whatever it was that didn't give them the new beginning, right? So I'm going to look into this person. So with the Ace of Cups, who is this person that is showing up in Aries reading? What are their feelings for Aries? And what intentions do they have towards Aries? So, well, something is telling me, Aries, that this person's new beginning is you. Now, they have decided that is a new beginning. So if they get the opportunity though, but what if they don't? Okay, that could be what they're stressing about. So this person have healed a broken heart. There's been a loss. Now, it could be also a loss that has to do with a significant loss. So a significant person left their life. It could be, hopefully not, but someone passed away, right? That's huge to get used to. Someone was deceased or someone is sick. They are looking after someone. Their life has changed and they took them away for a while so they couldn't focus on their career, their goals or love life. So it's a huge change that's happened to them. It can also be health, right? So whatever it was to your person that is showing up in your reading, Aries, it took them off their path or it set them back. And they did not pursue a new beginning. Okay. They didn't pursue their wishes, but they have to walk away from, you know, what happened here. I can't really see exactly what's happened to this person yet. It might not be anything even, but because I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, it can be just something they were, you know, they got caught up in their own head as well about what they want. They could have gone through a really stressful time too. I see there are new feelings, which is great, it's refreshing. So something is telling me that a place of emotion, a place that they were in their headspace about love, they were moving very, very slowly. And then there is an awakening, there is a change, because they were on a crossroads, they didn't really take action. Now, so the positive is Aries for this person. So they are in their own environment, they are starting to get very excited about the new. But that's in their environment. So like before they go out in the world. So if this person have filled up their heart for you and they want to go towards you, right, in their own world, they're telling themselves that, you know, when I get the opportunity with Aries, I am going to tell them, I'm going to be straight forward with them. And if Aries say yes, I'll be so happy, right? But they have also experienced a realization here as well. There is a movement transition. They've gone through emptiness as well. So maybe they have detached from, you know, unhappiness to do with this union or to do with something else. They have detached here. So their feelings, again, it's very much that they hope that this connection can heal. They hope that they want to take this time for themselves. They want to take rest, alone time, and they really want to go forward. They want to speak the truth, and that's how they feel. However, see in their intentions, so perhaps they're coming forward very strong and they're so excited that they could be oblivious to something that, you know, they assume because they want a new beginning. They're so excited, right, that it might not match where you are. So maybe if they come towards you again and you are in hermit mode, maybe you're not even noticing them because you're doing you, you're doing something for you. It's possible something could happen here about their intentions. Yeah. I also see that this person could have some old ways about them. So it's like when they're in their own world, right, and they're very excited and enthusiastic about a new start, and they have evolved, they have gained spiritual lessons. So they haven't, one thing is to gain the lessons, another thing is they have to also try it out, you know, actions and words, or taking actions, compared to what they've learned through words and wanting to apply. Of course, you still have to apply it. It doesn't always come out the same way. So that could be a contrast. Now, this could be someone, if they have fire in their chart, they can be very easily defensive. So they're like, oh, I knew, okay, they could be very impatient. So if something isn't, you know, if something isn't as, you know, fast as they anticipate here because they are ready, then they could be sort of defeated. Yeah. This person can be, I just noticing someone again, they just don't, they're kind of, well, they just don't always understand how the world isn't sort of there waiting for them with open arms as much as they are coming towards the world with open arms, right? So it's a bit like saying, well, since I mentioned the example of going on the tube, like Boxing Day, right? Maybe that's a good example. So it is that, oh, you know, I feel so peaceful and I look forward to go outside, right? But I don't necessarily want to be in that crowd, and I don't necessarily have to be at that destination today, but I'm going out and I haven't checked what's happening outside. So therefore, maybe being like going out of a quiet living room in a space of Christmas to like being in like a chaotic, almost feeling like it's everyday life, and that might sort of be, oh, I wish I did wait a little bit longer. So it's something about this person should wait a little bit longer, or they should look at their environment, not to avoid this conflict. There's something about taking consideration because their intentions might not be aligned with what's around them at this time. So that could be, they're going from like this exciting new beginning to, if they're oblivious to where they're going or what is the environment of where they're going, then their intentions here with the actions of Ace of Wands is like, yeah, I'm going out there. Yes, I'm ready. Right? But if you don't, if what you're excited about is going to be defeated because, again, whatever obstacles this person sees as an obstacle, right, then of course they aren't ready. So there could be something a little premature. This person is a little bit like a child, or they're very, skipping down the road, and there is like, there's just a bit, rain. If you see the rainbow here, they're like, yay, I'm ready. I've got my spiritual lesson, right? So it's, but again, this person is oblivious to the environment, the timing, and so on and so on. It's a bit like someone coming out of a meditation camp, right? In some beautiful surroundings, and then just like, yeah, I'm all happy, love, and peace, right? And then you have to go through a chaotic energy. But if they aren't prepared for that, right, that's going to be really harsh, and it could set them back, especially if they have a reaction to it. It looks like this person is someone that could have a reaction to something that they thought, because of the new beginning, that they can deal with straight off the bat, but they can't. So it could set them back. It's like, it's almost like they're walking straight into, let's say, a peak of Mercury retrograde, where for them it would be really uncomfortable. So it's uncomfortable, basically. Anyway, Aries, so that's them. Let's look at you. What are your feelings? More importantly, you might have Virgo in your chart. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart. Maybe check your Mars sign. Maybe I'm picking up for some, or rising sign, a Scorpio, Virgo moon sign for some of you. So as you are reflecting on your burdens, maybe you are looking at where you took on too much, Aries, and you have removed yourself from your burdens, which is helping you heal. So, the Four of Swords and the Hermit, especially if you have experienced a tower moment, a big change, because also that is uncomfortable, you are feeling, good, you're feeling in a good mind and space, yes, and health-wise as well. I also see that you want to pay attention to your looks, right? You might want to get a new wardrobe, or it's something about you also feeling that, okay, I'm really going to look at, everything to do with my health, right? It starts right there. And with a Hermit also to do with health. I mean, for those of you that are into, let's say, anything to do with health, like cleansing, detox, of course, January is known for it. So that could be something that you are looking at as well. And personally, I haven't done a proper cleanse for a long time. I don't know what happened, but I used to really love it, and I used to set off time for it in a way, and it's just the nicest feeling. Yeah, won't go into why I don't. But for example, actually, I did on Christmas Day of all days, I was just like, I just woke up feeling so like tired and hungover without even drinking. Nothing wrong with drinking, by the way. But anyway, so sluggish and weird. And anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm going to spend the next 6 hours. I was drinking hot water with lemon, and I was making a juice. And I realized I haven't done that for a year. And just a few things, I have some herbs and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't know what got over me, but it's not a bad thing. I wish it came over me more often. So I did that for 6 hours, and just it changed my whole mindset, and just the groggy feeling disappeared. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna just call it a night at 6 o'clock. That's how I was feeling. Anyway, by 6 o'clock, I felt so like good, and just like, wow, like the difference it did. And then I made myself, a Christmas dinner, and on the phone to my friends and stuff like that. And yeah, again, it was a very mixed day. Ended up, having a packet of crisps at 12 o'clock instead. But anyway, I felt good about it. I felt, so just to give you an example, it was just that, it's that you realize that when you do something for yourself, whatever order is right for you, okay? It's no one, it should tell you what is right. If you fancy, waking up, having juice all day, and then having a, chocolate, you do that. I see you are in this energy, Aries, and it's actually really important that you focus on this energy because this relationship is coming forward here, or someone is coming forward, is coming for you. And that is why it's so important that you know how you thrive, you know what comfortable and happy and, you know, appreciating yourself, also being in a sacred space, what is sacred for you. I see that this is really, really important, more important than perhaps you thought as well. It's just something sacred about your space at the moment, Aries, that you are, you know, maybe other people will tell you, what are you doing, Aries? You are not out celebrating with us. Why are you at home alone in your room? Or anyway, there could be some kind of comments. It could be, are you traveling alone somewhere? And you'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. There's something you're doing just for you. And it's really important that you do it. It's not, you don't have to explain it to anyone. I'm sure you don't, but it's like you're unapologetic about what you're doing. You just know it's something you need to do. And you are, making the right decision, Aries. You are setting it's like you are moving into the new year and you are going to be more ready than anyone, yeah? With the Fool, taking a leap, it's a change, right? Wrapping up a chapter. If you've experienced a job change, moving out somewhere, some big changes around you, it's really important that you don't just say, oh, that's nothing. I'll just pretend like nothing ever happened and just carry on with it, and which is never a good idea, trust me. I'm one of those people that do stuff like that. So you are taking out time and saying, actually, yeah, this is a change for me. So yeah, I'm going to take a minute to get used to this change because that's important for me. So yeah. Now, wow, very strong messages. And I have been receiving very strong messages about a twin flame reunion. Aries, yeah, just very strong messages. It is not a twin flame reading. So, you know, because when I do the signs, the Four of Wands is also coming together, feeling at home, feeling that you belong together, feeling that you feel comfortable with this person, Aries. So this person could have Earth in their chart, or this could be you. Now, there is some strategy going on here, because remember, as if you are in this place of going through a huge change, right? Even if you are meeting the one, or you know someone is coming towards you, you want to be a little bit strategic. You want to do things your own way. You don't want to rush this. So it also says here, be a little bit careful with the, oh, I don't want to rush things, meaning it's a difference between not wanting to rush things to, I'm just going to ghost someone until I feel I'm good and ready, because then you are kind of saying that, well, this person expects me to wear my wedding gown when I come forward in case they propose, right? So it is also important to say this, look, whatever happens in the next chapter of your life, it is not necessary really to be strategic and thinking that things have to be slowing down in a way. So this could be your person as well. There is a little bit of the energy here is that if you've been in contact with this person before, or, you know, even been in a relationship, situationship, and this is kind of an opportunity to reunite, it is a danger here of not actually starting this new beginning as someone is planning it, because it is still getting stuck in old ways. Because again, I mean, love, does love ever go as planned? I mean, I'm always, amazed if someone manage that, right? It's like, okay, I practice what to say when this person calls, gonna say all these words, calm, cool, and collected, going to go for that date, everything's gonna go after the plan, right? Does it ever work out like that? But that's not really so important. What's important is more about being true to yourself and just saying, well, nothing's going to be perfect here, right? Because so when you're looking at this person, Aries, you are like, I keep my guards up. You do walk into, it's like It's like you decide to look towards this person because this person is coming towards you. So you'll be looking, but at the same time, you're like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look yet because I'm quite comfortable here. I'm quite comfortable here. And you're like, just, I can't do another tower. Even if it's a good tower, I need soothing, calm. You know, you want calm everything. Because love, especially a powerful connection, right? Especially if this person is coming towards you with the Ace of Wands, it's not going to be calm. And again, it's people can say whatever they want, but if to be excited is exhausting, right? It is really exhausting. Sometimes it's better not to be excited in a way because you just feel calm, right? So it just depends where you are in life and, you know, about the energies. But it's going to be a contrast for you anyway, because you have been chilling, Aries, you've been chilling in your own world, closing that chapter, right? You are sort of very much enjoying your own company as well. And then you're actually also looking at, you are sort of, you know what, this person here has always been my wish fulfillment. But I don't know. It is something that will come to your mind like, I don't know. And then you're like, yeah, well, I think my intentions is that I want, you know, I would love to experience the 10 of Pentacles, right? But then you're like, I don't know. So there is an energy that's going to be, if this is someone you know, Aries, that's going to be a bit like fickle here, saying that, you know, don't expect it to be flawless because nothing is flawless. People have their personality. No one necessarily change who they are, but it's something about giving more than breadcrumbs. Stop with the guards up, right? I see you have the guards up, and you might say to me, yeah, of course I have my guards up because this person did screw me over. So, or another person screwed you over in your opinion, right? So there is a reason why you are like, okay, anyway, I've healed from this. I'm ready to start over. There is something you're ready to start over, but there could be a person coming back from your past, or it could be a brand new person. You tell me. But the point is, regardless, the point is here more about why are you keeping your guards up? So that is more to a question that you will answer yourself, which could help you, right? It could help you understand also what you want, because even though you might have gone in hermit because of a tower that happened in a connection, so, and then it was to kind of move on from the person or find, you know, answers within, right? Or it could be something completely else. And then things have changed. I just see that also you have changed, because going, you know, with this withdrawal and like looking into your own world, right? Shining the light on your life. So you've been very focused on things that are really important to you. I see for you as well, Aries, you have here a possibility to start a new business, and you know that you have to build it up from scratch. So the importance is here is that you actually really love your world. So that's great. But then do you have room for someone else? And do you want someone else as well? So maybe you find out that you aren't ready for that because you really enjoy your own world, because we have the 2 of Wands there. So that is also like, okay, now I actually really enjoy my own company. I want to stay here a little bit longer. So it's not, it's like you're not always ready when things come forward, right? So there's a bit sort of bumpy energy in the air, let's say. Yeah, but with the Ace of Cups. So what I do see here, and this card fell on the floor. The 7 of Swords, okay. Someone is very strategic here, and this person could have been the one ghosted you, or if it's not, again, this is someone that is being extremely strategic. They can't help it. It's just the name of their game. This time, though, they are being strategic about when to show you this love. Regardless, this person knows that they have to keep going with this love, and they have to also expect perhaps facing rejection. They have to also expect that again, you will be strategic with them because, again, there's something about you also tend to mirror each other. But this time they know that they have to expect you to do that. It's kind of funny in a way, but yeah, it is how it is. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it's that they know they can't just waltz into your life, Aries, and say, hey, let's start over. Here's my cup of love. You know, I'll marry you. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like, you name it. You name it for me. I'll do it for you. So that's not really going to work, right? But because they have so much love for you, because they really want to express this love to you, which is a good thing. They are the one that's going to open up. They have to accept that you might not be open to express the love, even though that means that you want to work on something with them because the connection is strong. It's about the right time. So the tables have turned. They have to get used to it though. One thing is that they might say, if I get an opportunity with Aries, like I will, you know, I'll let them do whatever they want to me because I maybe deserve it. And as long as I know that they trust me again, right? I don't mind. I can weather this storm. One thing is to say it when you're not face to face with a person. Another thing is to actually go through it. So there is this type of union here that one person would have to accept that the other person have a right to, or a natural process here that will entail that they are not going to shout they love you off the rooftops, because it's just not a natural process here. You are on two different. They are fast forward. They definitely have a new beginning, whilst you have had a new beginning, but you are focused on something else. But I do see, Aries, that there is a new chapter for this union. It is a possibility here. Now, I'm also, so if they are moving, especially if we're dealing with someone with Earth in their chart, they are being a bit strategic, definitely. They will be patient, but also very slow. So they have a different love language, but they are very patient. There's a lot of attraction here. So sometimes, and I think I had in Virgo reading, was like a lot of attraction, and it's just like it tends to stay jammed on the attraction because other energies haven't really been expressed as much. And also this union, both of you together, it's an intense connection. So yeah, it's like you might not even have control like over your feelings or how you will react as well. It's two quite strong people, and you are definitely all about the trust. Many of you, if you want a pregnancy, or I see if it's not a pregnancy with this particular person, because you already know them, you have already decided, right? If I can see their new beginning, right, and I have the feelings for them that I do have, I would expect that this person will, you know, go through fire for me, because only then can I trust them. Only then can I trust that this is worth my whiles. So there is something about, I do pick up here, Aries, that there is energies around this connection. So if there is one person that have left someone or have to leave someone, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be a marriage here, right? They have to leave this person, like in the past, of course. They might come, if you're dealing with a Taurus or Earth sign, Aries, it is likely that there has been an ending. There is a new beginning, however, but there are still, they don't really have support for this new beginning. So they might have to accept they have to go it alone. And because they have to go it alone, I'm picking up as well, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's a message coming to me. They might not have support because this connection with you and them have been very turbulent. So if they have sort of shared the good, bad and ugly, and it kind of has been an ending. They might not get support for going towards you. So they might feel sort of uncertain and a bit sort of fragile, and kind of because they don't have the support, because they haven't opened up to others about them going towards you. So they are doing it alone. So very often, of course, in a new relationships, you know, friends and having someone to confide in is very important. You can listen to tarot, but, you know, nothing is the same as an advice of a friend. So I am seeing here that there might be no one around this connection, basically, that will say, oh, I think you should try again, because there has been some setbacks within this union here that, you know, surroundings will be saying, no, don't do that. don't move forward. What are you thinking? Are you crazy? So is that energy as well, that just saying, no, move forward, but don't move forward with each other. I mean, are you crazy? It's just that. So there is this currently is a bit like I'm seeing, okay, I'm coming out of my hermit mode. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy about my new beginning. But I don't really want to see this person, because maybe if I have feelings for them, and then I will think that I have a relapse or something. That could be your thoughts here. It's almost like strategically trying to avoid them, because you don't really want to have feelings for them in a way as well. Like you don't want this person to be the first person on your mind when you go out there in the world, or something like that. Also, you're going through a transformation. There is something you're doing, Aries, in January, specifically in January, that's really important for you, that you have to go through. So I will also say that and advise that, you know, manifest your desires, Aries. You are a creator, and with the energy that you have right now, I would say that it's advisable that you protect the energy. Now, then I'm seeing someone coming towards you here. Someone is very nervous. Okay, someone here is very nervous about coming towards you, but they are coming towards you a bit like a rabbit in the headlight, Aries. They want to come towards you. They want to give you an offer here. They want to express their feelings, right? They feel like you have a spiritual connection, but they're stressing about it for sure. Something has knocked their confidence, or something just is telling them that, okay, I'm going to do this, but maybe it's not a good idea. I won't get support if it fails as well. So they could be doing, like, they are going towards you for a new beginning, but they aren't telling anyone. And that could be what's holding them, like, in this place when it comes to their intentions, because they only have their sort of angels, guides, their inner intuition to follow here. So that could be an issue around this person, that they aren't opening up to those around them to get supported when it comes to their new beginning. I don't know why. I'm just getting that maybe this union failed, or they will get that answer that, are you crazy? Why would you go towards this person? They could have said a lot of bad things about, you know, this union as well. Like, often that's what happened. Of course, you tell your friends and family or those surroundings that, oh my God, that happens. And you lash out because, you know, that's a way of dealing with hurt and so on as well. So this person, anyway, after healing, after taking a breather from this union, there's something they have experienced. They are listening to their inner voice. They are listening to what is their spiritual journey as well. They're listening to, you know, what is the truth within them saying? Where is it telling them to go? Sorry, Aries. Yeah, I had to come back. Battery went or whatever happened. So, okay, I will continue here. So I'm seeing that it is the inevitable that the two of you will connect. However, it has to do also with this person. They have to go through. They have to properly go through a change, like going through it, making the changes, sitting in the pain type of way. Like they can't really, is not enough just to take a couple of days off, or there's something they have to go through, because then they will show the best version of them towards you, towards this union, right? But if they come towards you before they have done that, again, that could, you know, make you think that definitely not. So that's the energy that is here. So the person that you're dealing with, again, getting strong Scorpio energy, Taurus as well, they're definitely going through that dark night of the soul, and that could be different for everyone. I don't really get one specific reason. Like, I don't, for example, get like, oh, they're coming out of a relationship. I don't really get that. It could be health, it could be a move. It's just different, but the pain that they are experiencing is going to make them make some changes. They're following like what they learned, the wisdom. They're also becoming more spiritual. So if some have experienced something very serious, even life-threatening, actually this life-threatening episode for them is making them like a bit frazzled, but like they are also going through this spiritual awakening, because, you know, especially if you're going through a significant something to do with your health, right? That's often when people go through this change as well. So you will find out, but that's what they're going through. They are healing, and they know they have to do like a significant change. But if they go through this significant change, they want to, again, pursue this union, and you will see a positive side of them, and they will also see a new and positive side of you. So kind of that is balanced. And you and this person, you have a telepathic communication as well. I don't see that it is a rush here. You rather this take its time in due course. Again, for many of you Aries, you don't really see that you are moving towards this person at all, because you are prioritizing yourself as something that is really important for you at the moment. So that's where you're at. Just a few more cards here, Aries. Okay. They are looking, well, they're trying to find out what you're up to. They're wondering like if you have forgotten about them, if you have moved away from them emotionally. So something to do about a tower moment coming your way. It's a change. It could even be a tower moment for you if you hear from this person, because you're not even expecting to hear from them. I see that you're an energy of the 9, and 9 is very nice energy. You're, again, enjoying your own company, or just very much looking at what you have, what you can create. And this is where you are deciding that, okay, I need to invest every single day. I need to accept that I have to grow something from scratch, but I'm prepared to do that now. Because if you have done something too fast, maybe it was a tower, like if you try to have a quick win, there is a setback. So now you're accepting that, okay, I need to accept that I have to learn something from scratch. I need to enjoy the journey as well. So yeah, also something to do with a legal matter. There could be good news here. I am seeing that a person here is changing their ways as well. If you're dealing with a fire sign, that is. This person, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, just a random message that came up here. But I'm getting a strong Scorpio and Pisces coming towards you. I also have Libra and Aquarius. So each to your own, actually, you're going through something. Especially, I'm getting a lot of twin flame messages, actually. And there is this, each to your own, if you are not in contact with this person and you know they are your twin flame, but maybe your active intentions is not to pursue them, right? Or you're not expecting this to come together because you have accepted the differences and what has to happen, and maybe you feel it's just impossible. Again, what I'm seeing here is that something is happening to a person, and I believe it is your person, that something has happened that has and will change them to become more aligned, level up, evolve. And this change that is happening, that's actually, it's been unforeseen. And maybe you thought as well, this will never happen. This person will never come back around. Or maybe they are saying that about you, Aries, because it can go both ways here. I just see two people saying this is absolutely impossible. It's fine. I'm enjoying the journey, whatever, because I see really positive energies around you. And then like this shocking news are, it's happening. You're seeing it, Aries, and you're like, what on earth? I never expected that this person will reach out, or you're seeing something about them that it's new, it's different. So that's shocking, but you are kind of also looking, you're like, oh really? Wow. Something about wow. That's the message that I'm picking up here. All right, I'm going to wrap up because this reading was much longer than planned. It seems to be my week. Nothing is going after the plan. But great energies, again, it's just a new beginning is coming out of nowhere. Spirits, any more messages that I should share with Aries? Yeah, the butterfly, evolving, growth, next phase, healing an inner child as well, releasing the past. So that could be a thing here. With your person, like they're releasing an old way of being, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain about the future. So it's like not expecting something to happen when it will happen. Many options, unconventional as well. One night stand, string along, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation, struck by love. Picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia. I want to make memories. And here we have twin flame, yin yang, balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposite. So yeah, it's happening here. Like there's a lot of twin flame energy this week, but yeah, it is what it is. It wasn't really on my agenda, but yeah. This is also a message that when it comes to a twin flame dynamic, is saying here that you might think that you don't have feelings for someone, but meeting someone when they have aligned, when they are the best version, it has the possibility to restart, because then is that missing piece to yourself. But if you have aligned, if you have healed, right? If this person is also on the same page as you, then you feel, of course, more whole than half, even though you are completely happy being your half as well. So I'm seeing that is something unexpected is happening based on someone leveling up and changing. So a new beginning. When this person is coming forward, right? The expressing love, loving yourself first, calling in your soulmate, working on this relationship, yeah, past life relationship as well, and going with the flow, yeah. Now it could be one of you that have experienced financial difficulties, and it could have been a setback maybe for your person, but yeah, it's again going with the flow. It's like they are now getting the energy to earn, like make new finances, to get a new job perhaps. So big changes happen, but they're accepting it and moving forward. And especially when you have the Ace of Wands, the person, when they move forward, then they're excited about what's to come and prepared for, you know, they have all the enthusiasm, built up the momentum. So then they should be able to handle the reality. So it is possible someone's intention here, they want to learn something new. They have decided, like, okay, this is where I'm going, but it's like their intention, it can clash again. So they have to go through it as well. One thing is to plan it, another thing is to actually experiencing. So they have to, it's going to be change for them, but if they embrace it, they will, you know, be successful. So yeah, really great cards here. It's really like just proving that if a person is willing to go through this change, go through the pain, but following the high road throughout, even through the bumpy road, but knowing where they want to be, it's going to bring success here. And the success means that two people in a twin flame union, they are evolving, bringing out the best side of yourself, loving yourself fully as well. And before you know it, you will be face to face with this person. And again, I keep repeating myself, so sorry about that. It's saying that, well, you are going to be face to face with each other, and you could be surprised that you actually do want to try a relationship, or you want to get together with them. It's just something that you are not expecting. Yeah, that's that. That's that. All right, just a few more messages here. It's just this morning messages, like the readings are really, really intense. I'm just, afterwards, I'm thinking, oh my God, like, where did all this information come from? But it's often like that when it's twin flame energies. And like, I get exhausted afterwards. I'm thinking, just stop, or like, just try to limit the time or something. But it's just almost like the energy is like consuming me. Sounds weird, but yeah, it actually does. So it's very positive energies, definitely, but quite full on at the same time. So okay, we have, be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. There is more to know than what you currently know. There is nothing outside of you that can fulfill you, and you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It might scare you away, but fight it. You got this. And realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. You are exactly where you need to be, and rejection is for your protection as well. So there's something here about like when you step in front of this person, that you, I see that you are very grounded, Libra, like really strong energy. Actually, you will actually be surprised that whereas in the past you might have stepped in front of someone and your insecurities came up, and you could have like, no, I need to ensure I have my guard up to run away because I am not letting my guard down. But you might be surprised that you feel very calm in front of someone. You don't have an intense or a reaction that you might have had in the past as well. So that really will show you how far you have come in a way as well. It's something about healing. Yeah. So year of the horse is here, year of the rat, year of the snake is here, and year of the pig is here, and year of the monkey. All right, Aries. So sorry about the interruption. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful New Year celebration. Again, I'll be releasing readings. It might be another reading coming up. I might do something on New Year's Eve. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, for now, this is one reading for you. And please like, subscribe, and share the video.